Good, good afternoon, children. Today we are going to read about 3C, that is 3C reading homework. So homework is very essential, but how far when you are loading the children with the homework, what are the demerits, what are the merits of homework? Okay, we are going to read in this lesson. Homework has historically been given to students to reinforce what they learn at school. So whatever you are learning at school, to revise, to recollect, and to reinforce it, teachers are giving homework to the student, and ultimately to help them learn the material better, to know it better way, to understand it better way, whatever you have learned in the school, homework are being given to you. However, too much homework is not helpful and can be counterproductive. So, too much homework is not good at all. It has a side effect. Okay. Excessive amount of time spent on the completing homework can take away the kids' social life, family time, and it limits their participation in the sports and other activity. So when a student is spending more and more time in doing the homework, what happens? The kid doesn't have participate in the social life, family time, okay, and as well as participating in the sports and games. It will be somewhat difficult for the children. The amount of homework a teacher has to give to a student should be restricted. So homework should be given, but in a restricted way. Okay. Critically acclaimed author Tamim Ansari. So a great author Tamim Ansari reports that since from 1981, the amount of homework given to an average 6th class child has increased by more than 50%. So gradually, as the time is going on, as the time is passing, the homework is going on increasing also. Since from 1981, okay, the report says that since from 1981, to a 6th class student, the homework has been doubled. Many people claim that the increase in homework dates as far back as 1957. The new competition that emerged served as an incentive for the schools to try to increase the volume of the curriculum. So gradually, why the homework is increasing? Because the volume of curriculum is going on increasing since from 1957. Okay, so as the curriculum is increasing and the society is going to be more competitive from day by day, to prepare the child to face the competition, children are being given the more homeworks. The amount of homework increase with the increase in the class. So first class, LKG, UKG, first class, gradually when you are going to the higher standards, your homework is also going on increasing. Many teachers defend a large amount of homework, claiming that it helps to prepare students for a world that is becoming increasing competitive. Now only I told you, gradually the society is going to be competitive from time to time. So to face the competition, they are preparing the children. However, Dr. Karlovac, author of the End of Homework, a writer called Dr. Kravolek. He says that, what he says, he wrote a book, The End of Homework. He asks that doing homework during high school has little or no effect on successful study of skill of a student when they join the college. Suppose a child is doing well in the school, doing the homeworks, everything good. But according to our author, Dr. Karlovac, he says that there is no relation between the doing the homework in the high school and joining the college. Excessive amount of homework can be harmful to kids both physically and mentally. So when a child is given more and more homework, he will be affected with physically and as well as mentally. How? A lot of homework usually means a lot of book to carry. 55% of the Massachusetts is in America. 55% student children, as per the survey by researcher of the Simon College, carry loads heavier than a 15% of their body weight. So they have made a survey and they came to know that a 15-year child is carrying a luggage of 50% of their body weight, which is the suggested limit. Carrying a large amount of weight daily at a young age can do a lot of damage because bones are still in development stage. So you are the kids up to the 15, 16, 18 years, your bones are increasing up to 21 years. Okay. So at that stage, when a child is carrying a heavy weight, the bones will be damaged. You might have seen the children, those who are going to schools with heavier bags, they will be bent or due to the back, it will come out like that. So these are the demerits, and they have different type of diseases comes. We will later on discuss in this lesson. Okay. The US Consumer Product Safety Commission has reported that in 1999, more than 800 kids were treated in emergency wards for back pain related. 800 kids. In 1999, there was a survey done. Okay. And according to the survey, at that time, 800 kids were treated in the hospital, in the emergency wards for the back pain related injuries. So due to the back pain, this is our back pain. So when you have a heavy load on your back, it gives a pain to the kids. Many of these injuries can lead to the serious problem later in life, including chronic shoulder, neck and back pain. So if it goes on, okay, and it leads to the chronic pain when it comes to the aging stage. So it will remain with them, neck pain, shoulder pain, back pain. Most of the children you might have seen in these days, they are suffering with this type of diseases. The large amount of homework is causing the kids in both high school and junior high school, okay, to be up until midnight or later. So high school and junior high school children, that means 6th to 10th class students, they are doing the homeworks up to midnight. Then extracurricular activities such as sports, clubs, etc. are added to the picture. Kids may even have to wake up early next morning to finish their homework. Even if they are joining in any extracurricular activity, they have to do the homework with the extracurricular activities also. That's why they have to get up early in the morning and complete the homeworks, leaving them with an insufficient amount of sleep. So doing the homework for the late night and getting up early in the morning. Okay, they have a very stipulated, very less time to take rest or sleep. Some parents and teachers argue that it would be beneficial to a child's academic to limit after school activity. However, cutting the time out of a few hours a week teenagers use for exercise could be a factor in the growing obesity case. So you might have seen in this nowadays to students, they won't get the time for doing the exercise also. So after cutting some time from the homework and their limiting their activities, if they are doing the exercise, then they will be fit, physically fit. Otherwise obesity will come. Obesity means, people, students will become very fat. Okay, very fat. The number of children who were overweight has doubled in the last 2 or 3 decades. In 20 to 30 years, a survey has been done. And in the survey, it is remarked that the number of obesity children has been going on increasing, doubled. Currently, 1 child out of the 5 is overweight. That means 1 out of 5. Out of 5, 1 children. That means 20% of children are suffering with the obesity. What should be their body weight? It is more than that. Okay, that is called as obesity. Is overweight. These children are faced with more problems in school. So when the children is suffering from obesity, they are suffering in the school also. How? Instead of learning and concentrating on their work, many children are developing low self-esteem and even depression because of teaching. So other students, they teach them in the different names. Okay, when a boy is totally fat and his stomach is big, when he walks like a bhima. Okay, so the other children, they teach them. Due to this teaching, the student who is suffering with this obesity cannot concentrate on his or on her studies. The cases of obesity are growing most certainly due to lack of physical exercise. So why the children are, this 20% children are suffering with obesity? Because due to lack of exercise and sports. Without any sports and exercise, automatically there will be increase in our body weight. Homework also takes away the time of a kid could be spending with his or her family. So while the children are given the more and more homework, they cannot spend the time with their parents. Okay. Rather than spending time bonding and building the strong family relationship, parents and children argue over the homework. So parents say that you do the homework, complete the homework. Gradually what happens? The relation between a child and a parent starts to divide. A child cannot get a proper care, proper love and affection, as he cannot or she cannot spend the more time with their parents. Time is taken away from the important aspects of daily life. This time is particularly precious in families with both the parents and working. Parents working parents, they go for work, they come to home. When they come to home, the child is doing the homework. They insist, okay, you do the homework. Then it will be night. They take their supper or dinner. They go to bed. Again, early morning, they will get up. Student will get up. Student will complete the homeworks, get ready for the school, again go to school, come back from school, no exercise, nothing. And there is no, love and affection with the parents. So gradually what happens, the family bond became damaged. Okay. This time could be better spent by such parents with their children is very limited. This time could be better spent going out to a dinner as a family or doing better activities that most families are not able to do because the kids don't have the time to take a break from their homework schedule. So the creativity of the children will be damaged, will be suppressed because except the reading and homework, they cannot participate anywhere else. Okay, so gradually what happens? The creativity, the parental relation will be damaged in the children when they are young. they are being given more and more homeworks. When assignments are given carelessly and frequently, it causes student to lose interest in the subject. So more and more homework. Suppose I am an English teacher, so I explain the answer. I explain the lesson. I will give some meanings. Okay, it's okay. To read it, read the textbook. It's okay. But if I give write the 3 lessons question answer, read all the answers, come tomorrow, then it will be a load on the student and they will get the less interest on this subject. Then max, you are being given 5 sums, it's okay, you can learn. But if you will be given 15 sums to learn, practice it and come. And every day if it is going there like that, what will happen? We will lose the max. Oh, who will scare? The child will scare about the subject. And they will lose the interest on that subject. Negative result can also occur when a student is not able to complete his or her homework. So regularly when a child is lagging behind and behind and behind, so what happens? There will be no progress in the academic standard of the child. Many times they will resort to copying the homework, having others to do their assignment. So they start the different methods. They start to adopt the different methods. If the child is not doing homework, he will ask the other student, please show your homework, I will do it. Okay. In the assignments also, in the exams they start to copy from the other, or cheating in the test. Bad habits such as these are likely to hunt kids through their lives and have an adverse effect on their moral judgment. So when a child starts these things from the school stage, not only the academic standard, but it damages it has an adverse effect on the moral judgment. Moral character will be diminished in the children. Okay. Students will almost always take the easy way when it comes to homework. So when they are getting the homework, what they are doing? Opening the book, looking there, writing it. Easy way. So it is better to give less homework. Let the student learn it proper. Okay, that is the better way. The use of homework is effective when used by the rules. Less is no more. Less is no more. Just you give a less homework. Okay. Overwhelming kids with loads of homework can cause them stress and possibly physical injury. So, due to the stress of the homework, they will get the physical injuries also. There will be no peace of mind. You might have seen the children. I don't like to tell you that some students, those are good students. Those who are preparing for IIT, NIT, IEEE. So those students, at last, when they frustrate about the syllabus, when they are unable to complete it, they make a suicide. Okay. So because they don't have a moral judgment, moral courage will be decreased. Okay. Homework takes away from the small amount of time kids get to spend with their parents and siblings. So homework, due to the heavy homework, it takes the time of the student, in which time they have to play with their parents or their brothers and sisters. A limit on their physical and social activity can also take a large toll on their lives. So due to the lack of these things, what happens? Gradually it affects their future life also, and could hinder their health and future relationship. So gradually nowadays you might have seen that from 2 years or 3 years they are leaving the children in the play school. Okay. Then after there, when the mom and dad will come, children will be sleeping. When he wake up, there will be no parent to look after him. So he thinks that Aya is my mother. Gradually, the relation is damaged. The love and affection with the parent and the child will be damaged with these things. The new way of life has changed these things. This is not to say that homework should be abolished. So the writer at last we conclude that homework should not be abolished. Homework should be given, but to a limit. But it should be limited one. The homework should also be creative and interesting so that child enjoys it. What should be the homework? How should be the homework? The homework should be some creative. Suppose I will tell you, draw a picture of your classroom and your teachers and student and show me tomorrow. You will be quite interested. To paint it properly, you will come. Sir, I painted. Sir, I drawn it. You will show it. I will give 15 answers. No one will read it. So, the homework should be a creative one and interesting one so that the children can adapt it properly. So, dear students, I think you might have understood the lesson properly. Homework is very important in our lives to recap, to recollect whatever we learned in our school or classes. Okay. So homework gives a good lesson to prepare themselves to face the competitive examinations, competitive things in the society. Okay, the lesson is completed. I will send you the keywords and question answers of this lesson. Thank you.